Hey parents, Dr. Fox here. There's nothing more heart-wrenching than watching your child struggle with chronic health issues, despite trying every recommended traditional medical approach, and then going fully down the road of natural and holistic health remedies. You've been to countless doctors and specialists, filled numerous prescriptions, and explored various holistic and biomedical therapies like diet changes, detoxes, cleanses, vitamins, supplements, herbs, infrared saunas, and so forth. But nothing seems to work. The frustration and helplessness can be overwhelming, leaving you questioning if there's something you're missing, or is my child just stuck this way? But what if the real key to unlocking optimal potential and healing for your child is doing all the things, but in a different order or sequence? What if it is as simple as breaking things down into a more specific sequence or batting order that aligns with the exact pathway of stress and dysfunction that caused them to get sick in the first place? This video is for those exhausted parents who have tried both traditional medical approaches and natural health alternatives for their chronically struggling children, yet continue to see limited, lasting results despite doing all the right things. In this video, you're going to discover why the sequence of healing matters more than the individual therapies themselves, and how addressing nervous system dysfunction first through neurologically focused chiropractic care can finally unlock the results you've been searching for from everything else you've already been doing. So here's what's absolutely fascinating about the shift we've seen in healthcare over the past 15 years. In the early stages of practice, 80% of our patients were already medicated before learning about neurologically focused chiropractic care. And 20% of them didn't know anything about gluten, dairy, vitamins, supplements, and drug-free approaches. Today, that has completely flipped. 20% of our patients are taking medications, and 80% of them have already gone deep down the roads of natural health and drug-free healing. But here's the concerning reality. Chronic disease prevalence has risen to nearly 30% in the last 20 years. And our average new patient today has more illnesses and various health struggles, which reveals a critical gap that most parents and even healthcare providers are missing entirely. We need to understand that the nervous system develops first in utero, acting as the air traffic controller for your child's body by coordinating vital systems like gut health, immune function, motor skills, and brain functions. Dr. Bruce Lipton, a cellular biologist and researcher, explains that the function of the nervous system is to perceive the environment and coordinate the behavior of all other cells, which is why the neural tube is one of the very first things to develop during pregnancy. When the nervous system gets derailed and off track developmentally due to life stressors, everything downstream gets thrown off as well. So, if there's one way I can make it seem like this is happening, is there's this gas versus brake thing. Too much sympathetics and not enough parasympathetics. This is why every child struggling with chronic neurodevelopmental conditions also struggles with digestive problems, weakened immune responses, motor challenges, and sensory processing difficulties. Therefore, step number one is the nervous system foundation. Without proper nervous system regulation and function being activated and optimized first, everything else is limited in what it can do and the results you should expect. Step two is the motor system, because movement truly is life, and every childhood development expert knows that motor development is the key to brain and nervous system development overall. But muscles can't move themselves. The nervous system must function properly first for motor coordination to develop properly. Step three is gut and immune health, which, while absolutely essential, is controlled first and foremost by the nervous system through the vagus nerve and brain-gut connection, which means the brain-gut connection comes before the gut-brain connection. Each individual form of natural, holistic, integrative care is amazing and does its job, but when we address nervous system dysfunction first, we unlock something within your child's brain and body that makes every single other therapy exponentially better. This is why so many parents report that their children finally start seeing massive gains in PT, OT, and speech therapy once they begun getting adjusted, because we're addressing the foundational neurological dysfunction that was limiting all the other therapies from achieving optimal results. Okay, so pathways that were once closed due to subluxation, but now are open through neuro-focused care, following proper development to be achieved. Think of it like trying to restore and rebuild a home that sits on a cracked, crooked foundation. No general contractor would spend hundreds of thousands of dollars remodeling without first repairing and restoring that foundation until it's stable and solid. So parents, if you feel like your child is at a stuck point after trying every single route of healing, from the traditional medical route to the holistic alternatives, or maybe has been hitting a plateau in their therapies and nothing seems to stick or work, it's time to start addressing first the foundation of how our bodies heal through the nervous system. To learn more about the nervous system and its continual role in our children's health and development, and how neurologically focused care can help, click the link in our bio to learn more. Can't wait to see you in the office. Have a blessed day.